My crew in the building, they trying to make a scene. We see a group of girls, we trying to make them scream. My haters talking about me, they probably trying to scheme. I'm sleeping in a lie, cause I've been trying to dream. I've been hard at work, it's been a lot of work. It's been a little pain, it's been a little hurt. But at the end of the day, yo, it's all worth it. Cause my money getting taller than a tall person. If you got a dream, you believe, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. If you tryna put on for your team, gotta go for it.
Ring, ring. The 90s are calling, and you don't need a landline to answer the call. Just head over to the event center this weekend.
As if, Alexis. If you've reached an overall rating of 90 in my career, head to this retro event for top-notch 3v3 competition. Bring your totally awesome builds and earn wins to unlock prizes starting at 9 a.m. and running in 4-hour windows through Sunday.
The rewards are determined by your overall score through the event. The more you play, the better your chances, and you'll earn double rep while you play the event. It's all that and a bag of chips.
Good luck out there, home skillets.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. And for the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard is out there with Sharp. Then it's Owens. Then it's Nance. And it's Washington in at the 1 spot. They find themselves in the midst, Greg, of their Southern California trip, taking on both of these LA teams.
And it's certainly a star-studded trip for these guys. A lot of celebrities show up to watch these games courtside, only adding to the spectacle.
Now, here's Washington. And the first shot of the night for him, missing. To the inside, Miracle Man, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Now here's Nance. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. And another shot. And it's laid up and in by Washington.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
Jovic passes to Miracle Man. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
A free throw good from Miracle Man. We're about 1 minute into the first. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Bounce pass, Washington. Owens kicks to Washington. The dish to Owens. 5 on the clock. Hero against Nance. And he drops it in from the low post.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Miracle Man, the pass to Hero. The shot, no good. Nance with some nice D. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their last game against the Warriors.
And, you know, they played a terrific all-around game. The effort level was there as well as the production.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect.
Now, here's Washington. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. In the corner, it's Owens. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Miracle Man, good. Miracle Man's got 7 points.
You know, Jimmy Butler is an unselfish teammate. This guy loves to get his teammates involved.
Pass to Sharp. And here is Washington. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Here's Miracle Man. He's covered by Washington. Here's Miracle Man. And a miss there on the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. To the middle, here's Leonard. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And there's the pass to Miracle Man. And it's off from 3-point range. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. The wingman. It's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's the Miracle Man. And it's Jovic in at the power forward position.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
A second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Nance outside. Pass to Leonard. Here's Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Miracle Man, good.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Washington with it. 7 points in the game. Nance outside, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there. And making our way toward the finish line, this is a great time to check out the new power rankings. Take a look at the Hawks. They're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And you know, for the Heat, they're right in the hunt. We knew they'd fight and scratch and claw their way into contention, and I've been impressed with the spirit of this bunch.
Passes it to Miracle Man. Lets it go with a 3. The Heat rebound. This one for 3. He can't get it to go.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. From outside, off the mark. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Trailing by 2. And when this game is done with, they'll be off to Los Angeles, taking on the Lakers. Matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. Adebayo against Westbrook. Pass to Miracle Man. Heat moving the ball around. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Heat missing.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Now here's Williams. Still yet to score. To halt the run. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Warriors was superb. He scored 32 points and was reliable as ever from distance. Found a way to impact the game in a number of ways. A terrific all-around effort. Kevin?
Thanks for the report, DA. Greg, phenomenal effort by him in that last game.
He willed the team to victory through his talent and through that competitiveness.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. It's the Heat ending the second quarter with a 13-4 run. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Miracle Man.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Washington sharp out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Owens. And it's Nance in at the 2. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And stolen by Owen. For the tie. And Nance puts it in. Nance has got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Here's Miracle Man. 12 points for him. Jovic passes to Miracle Man.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
For the lead. And Owens with the basket on the assist by Nance. Owens has got 5 points so far.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Miracle Man, no good.
That's a big donut, folks, here to start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Owens kicks to Washington. Buries the long-range jumper. Washington's got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display. After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
Now, here's Washington. He's got 12. And Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Miracle Man. Substitution here for the Clippers. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Brown comes in for Owen. Pritchard, he's checked in for Nance. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Washington.
Well, after netting one in the first half, that's the second deep ball to go down for this guy.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Westbrook with it. Outguarded by Miracle Man. Tipped away. In transition, here comes Miami. Rebound by the Clippers. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Clippers lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Head coach Erik Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Trust each other these last minutes, okay? Work for a great shot. Don't settle.
He always preaches teamwork. Erik Spoelstra trying to bring this unit together down the stretch.
Yeah, play unselfishly. Make the extra pass. Force the defense to have to work hard to try and get stopped.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Erik Spoelstra has on the floor. We've got Thomas. Lynch is out there with Miracle Man. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Garuba in at the power forward.
And we could have been looking at a 2-possession game, but that was a huge mistake on the turnover. Now, nerves becoming a factor.
Brown with the bucket.
And Kevin, after being unable to find the net in the first half, they sure seem to be a different team here in the second.
Here's Miracle Man. Here's Adebayo. Hits the jump hook.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. It's tipped. And again, Miami running the court in transition.
And you might not have expected him to go for the steal there, but boy, oh boy, did that ever work out.
The Clippers trail. Here's Pritchard. No good on that one. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. The pass to Miracle Man. Misses the 3.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Here's Pritchard. 17-foot shot on the way. In transition, here comes Miami. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Pass to Miracle Man. It's Thomas on the wing. He's covered by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. And the Clippers making a switch here. Washington's checked in. And then for Miami, Jovic is checked in. And it's Jimmy Butler in for Thomas. Miracle Man, the pass to Butler. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. Here's Miracle Man. Miami no good on that time either.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Here's Washington, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
And this is what the really good defensive players do. They anticipate, and they're rarely fooled.
Clippers trail by 3. Picked them clean. Miracle Man, the pass to Jovic. Chalk up 2 there. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Miracle Man.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some harsh words for his team during the break. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Down low, they could use a bucket. Washington, that's good. 16 points for Ty-Ty Washington.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
into the paint. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got the lead back up to 5 now for Miami. Clippers shooting 39% from the floor. At their best. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nance with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Pass to Washington. Shot clock at 5. Misses the jumper. Miami leading by 5. Inside, Miracle Man. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Ball stolen. Three-pointer. And he hits it from deep. 3 points there from Miracle Man. And the Heat lead by 8.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And Nance kicks to Washington. It doesn't go for him. Some solid D from Miracle Man. Nance against Hero. There's the pass to Miracle Man. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
11 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. And so it's Miami winning this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
Oh, you know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.
My crew in the building, they trying to make a scene. We see a group of girls, we trying to make them scream. My haters talking by me, they probably trying to scheme. I'm sleeping in a lie, cause I've been trying to dream. I've been hard at work, it's been a lot of work. It's been a little pain, it's been a little hurt. But at the end of the day, yo, it's all worth it. Cause my money getting taller than a tall person. If you got a dream, you believe, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. If you tryna put on for your team, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. Got a couple tricks up your sleeve, gotta go for it. Gotta go for it, yo, you gotta go for it. When it comes crunch time, yo, you better go for it. Better go for it, yo, you better go for it. The past is the past and the future isn't clear. I be talking to Confucius, the confusion isn't clear. Are we here for a minute? Are we here?
Well, I didn't win the championship in Season 2, so I had to retool in Season 3 by making a huge splash towards the NBA draft. I acquired the 2nd and 5th pick in the draft, taking Damian Lillard and Andre Drummond for some big youth movement behind Russell Westbrook. And then in free agency, I added some guys like Nicholas Batum, and I added guys like Marc Gasol. Overall, I think I put together a very complete team, which was good enough for the 3 seed in the West.
And our first season champion, Danny.
In Sacramento, we caught a little bit of rough public relations. I'll explain. I lined up all my players to give them their championship rings, and after Derrick Rose and Tyson Chandler walked through, I said, hold on, everyone else. Here's also a plane ticket. Thanks.
It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture, along with Grant Hill and Rick. And let's check Miami's starting lineup. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Miracle Man in at the point. And for the Lakers, D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. Then there's Davis, and it's Livers in at the 4. A cross-conference rivalry between these two teams, Grant, a sign of some high-level basketball in their past.
Well, you think about finals history. I mean, that's when the East meets the West in the playoffs. So, sure to expect some fireworks here tonight.
You know, since the Lakers moved to L.A. in 1960, they've had the most sustained success in the NBA.
Well, think about this, B.A. From West to Magic, Kobe to LeBron, they always have a superstar. And NBA players love living in L.A., and the city loves basketball.
The first free throw is good. So hits one and misses one at the line. And Russell's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They couldn't put the pieces together last time out, losing to the Clippers.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
And that is why coaches preach about the details. The margins in this league are razor thin.
I like Russell's intensity, getting some contact, but not backing down.
To the paint, Jovic drops in the layup for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. An open look for Russell. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Adebayo passes to Miracle Man. Here's Hero. And it's blocked by Davis. Here's Reeves. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, good work defensively by Butler. To the middle. And Miracle Man gets it to go.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Here's Reeves. 8 points in his last time out. And he drives in. He got a piece of it.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
To the inside, Miracle Man. From 6 feet out, he nails it. Miracle Man's got 5 points.
Yeah, a versatile player. Hero is terrific at sensing when his guys are open.
Here's Reeves. Miami grabs the miss. Their last encounter in Miami.
I really think that L has to fall on their defense, or a lack thereof. Just not enough focus at that end of the floor.
Some of it was solid shooting from their opponent, but they didn't have any teeth with their defense. Need to be more active than they were.
Russell, that's good.
The aggressive move by Russell. He's got the deep bag of tricks. So tough to stop.
And one thing we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell now, increased efficiency, Richard.
Yeah, from the start of his career, he has definitely improved. He's got a ways to go, but he's talented, and there's still a lot of time.
Back to Davis. Excellent D there from Hero.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And Davis with the block. Over to the left wing, Meeks. Oh, it's no good. That would have tied it. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Miracle Man. Launches it from deep. Russell with the rebound.
He just looks off this quarter. Looks like he's forcing it a bit right now. A little bit in his head.
To the paint. Meeks. Another shot. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Inside. And he slams it in one-handed.
When you talk wings, Butler is a top-notch passer. He has a great understanding of the game.
And the Lakers call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
he ends up going with a new
substitution on the court.
And it's the Heat with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. That game will conclude the 3-game road trip they're currently on. Setting the floor for Miami. Hero and Butler make up the perimeter pair. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Miracle Man in at the point guard position. Here's Butler. Butler, so crafty around the rim.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
It's Adebayo, high post. The shot. Butler can't get it to go.
I think the defender really affected that shot.
Meeks. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
When you keep your eyes up, good things tend to happen. Excellent pass ahead.
Thanks, guys. Well, Miracle Man, in the last time out against the Clippers, put on a show. He added 22 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends. He was effective in that game, finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
Great work. Thanks for that. And there's always the chance of a carryover effect into tonight's game.
I wouldn't put it past him, but it's tough to have back-to-back performances like that.
And his teammates shouldn't be relying on him to do that either. They need him to be ready to step it up.
Butler on the wing. Down low. Here's Miracle Man. Rebound by the Lakers.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
To the inside, Miracle Man. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Picked his pocket. Pass to Jovic. To the middle. Here's Miracle Man. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Russell. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Miracle Man. 1:57 left in the first half. Jimmy Butler, so smooth inside.
I wouldn't say Butler seeks contact, but he sure doesn't turn it down.
Now here's Russell, guarded closely. Here's Livers. Off the mark there with a 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Russell from outside knocks down the long J. Russell's got 7 now in this quarter.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach.
And so it's Miami leading by 6.
That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Lakers 38, the Heat 44.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. 6-point game.
His third personal foul. First team foul.
D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. Then there's Davis, and it's Livers in at the 4. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. To the paint. Here's Miracle Man. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Assisted.
Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night. Russell deciding where to go with it. With a step back. And he nails the jumper. Russell's got 13.
Yeah, a high-profile score since high school. I mean, you have to be impressed with Russell's ability to generate points.
Adebayo, that's good.
Adebayo.
Here's Russell. He's got 13. And it's Miami with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Hero. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 10-point Heat lead.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Here's Livers. Yet to see a basket. Out to the right wing. Russell with the ball. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
No good on the second free throw. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Here's Butler. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. 15 points in the game.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Outside Russell. Pass to Livers. Meeks. And he hits the jumper. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Butler taking his time here. Here's Miracle Man. Misses the three. Tipped away. Pass to Adebayo. Shoots over Davis. Davis with a rebound. The Lakers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here. In an otherwise sterling career, Anthony Davis has often been haunted by the injury bug, RJ.
Yeah, but he's taking it in stride.
So both teams making some changes here. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And also, their mid-range game has been outstanding. They're just finding holes in the defense and exploiting them.
And you sometimes hear players grumbling about their roles or lack of touches. How prevalent is that behind the scenes, RJ?
Oh, it's everywhere. This is one of the key things that coaches have to navigate. That's what's the ego. Getting players grumbling or not to accept the roles that they are given. And that is the hardest part of coaching because every player believes he's a star, and rightfully so.
Setting the floor for Miami. The duo inside, Butler and Adebayo. Then it's Cam Thomas. Then there's Tyler Hero. And it's Miracle Man in at point guard. 5 on the clock. Here's Hero. Goes up again. And he sinks the layup. And the Heat lead by 16.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Outside Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It goes on Bam Adebayo. Free throw is good from Russell.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Russell.
So he gets them both.
He is so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Pass to Miracle Man. Here's Thomas. Here's Miracle Man. Guarded by Russell. Hero on the wing. Here's Miracle Man. Fires the 3. Some solid defense from Russell.
The shooter thought he had enough space, but the defender was right on him.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Miracle Man passes to Thomas. Hero outside. Lets it fly. That doesn't go either for Hero.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
On the wing, Davis. Knocks it loose. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Miracle Man. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. At one point, they led by 16. And there's 1:38 left in the game. Not on target. 4 for 9 in this one.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
6 to shoot. Here's Wallace. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Butler passes to Miracle Man. Back to Butler. Pass to Miracle Man. It's Thomas on the wing. Here's Miracle Man. Kicks it to Hero. Rebound, Anthony Davis.
Whatever rhythm he had last quarter, it has left his body. He is having a hard time finding buckets.
Russell against Butler. Second chance effort. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Miracle Man. Pass to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Thomas. Yep, count it. And the Heat lead by 13.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
To the paint. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So no problem for Miami as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
And that about wraps it up. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
And after all those moves, we're in the finals now, and guess what? It is a rematch between Blake and Brian, the Heat versus the Warriors. Guys, how did you get here?
Well, I got past the Dallas Mavericks in the first round. Second round, another classic rivalry game against Danny and the Kings. Tremendous matchup, but I think Westbrook and Lillard proved to be too much. Also big plays from Batum. And then in the Western Conference Finals against Chris, again, rookie Damian Lillard played his butt off. And then Batum hit some big threes. Russell Westbrook led the way again. And here we are, back in the finals, trying to get another win against Blake.
Chris and Danny, what happened?
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. So the opening lineup for the Heat, the wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's the Miracle Man, and it's Jovic in at the 4. And for Minnesota, they've got Towns. Edwards is out there with Jones. Then it's George. And it's Garza in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely. And this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secured.
Here's Miami now. Here's Butler, and he banks in the layup.
Easy to see why Butler gets so much respect for his competitiveness. I mean, he thrives at finishing through contact.
And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Edwards looking it over. Shoots over Hero. Edwards can't hit. To the wing on the left. To the middle. Here's Miracle Man. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Jones. This game he had 10 points.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Out to the wing. Hero passes to Miracle Man. And the three off target. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Nobody near George. Wide open shot is on the money. George has got his second bucket of the night.
And it's really obvious that George has put a ton of time into improving his handle. I mean, you never know what he's going to do with the ball in his hands, and most times it's pretty good.
Now here's Jones, following the miss by Bam Adebayo.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Butler. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Man, what strength from Butler. Refuses to be tied down or held down. Excellent concentration on the and one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
The free throw drops for Butler.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Here's Garza. This game he had 12. Jones, no luck.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Jones. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. He'd have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's Jovic. And Jones pulls it down.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
George finds Towns. Back to George. Charity stripe shot. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they...
Substitution on the court.
They've got Paul George. Jones is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Garza in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Edwards got his first 2 points of the night.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Miracle Man, good.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against Los Angeles was a man on a mission. He scored 22 points, and his active hands were on display again with a lot of steals. Just a fantastic effort for him out on the floor. See if he's got any gas left in the tank for tonight, guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one.
feels confident that he can build on that prior success. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
George with the ball. Picked up by Hero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Now Towns. 8 points his last outing. Jones. Nice D from Miracle Man.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. George with the ball. 23 points for him the last game against Washington. Clock at 4. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Heat leading by 9. The pass to Miracle Man from the arc. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
It wasn't even close in their last matchup. And their offense just wasn't ready to compete at that level.
And I really think they've got to find a way to produce easier baskets. I mean, whether they do it by running in transition or getting to the free throw line, they don't want a repeat of that past performance.
And he comes up with the deuce.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Towns kicks to Jones. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Towns at the elbow. Back to Jones. Fires from deep. Good it is. This goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
Towns sees an open player and rewards him with a nice pass.
Timeout called the Heat.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
Starks checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for Tyus Jones. And they're moving it up. And the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter. We're not even at halftime, and already he's got 4 fouls. Definitely going to have to limit his minutes the rest of the way.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Passes it to Garuba. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Jaquez. Pass to Miracle Man. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Thomas. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Thomas got his first basket.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Hachimura. Trains it from beyond the arc. Hachimura's got 5.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Miracle Man, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shot.
And so it's Miami enjoying a 12-point.
28, the Heat, 40.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. He's checked in for Miami. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The wingman, Ichiro and Butler. Then there's the Miracle Man. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Jovic in at the four-man position. Here's Jones. Fires of the pass to Jones. From outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And the Miracle. Minnesota, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
What's up?
Here is Lynch. He has 7. 1:05 left to play in the third. And he gets it to go. No problem on the 3 from Miracle Man. Miracle Man's got 15.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.